Ice Wraith. And I got it. So I'm heading down into the Midden, where I'll literally be walking through it on my VR treadmill. With my house car and everybody else. So this is a literal walkthrough of the Midden. And I might be back and forth as well, so that'll be fun. Okay. Don't see anything going on here. I think that might head back to... Yeah, it's the Hall of Countenance.
Those Draugr were relentless. I've never seen them so aggressive. We should be careful, my Thane.
What Draugr?
There may be more of them lurking in the shadows.
Okay. So this is just cool. Just a random skeleton. A bloody cell. And people wonder why in the College of Winterhold wonders why people don't trust them. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. It's ridiculous. Sounds like a... What do you call it? Ice Wraith. And I got it. And I hit my desk.
Those Draugr and Ice Wraiths didn't stand a chance against us. Shall we press
What
on, my
Draugr?
Thane?
I think we fought Draugr like a while ago last time. And she's like all on about it now. Alright. Here we go. Nice torchbug thorax. What? Okay, this is a cool little area. Salts and rubies, frost salts and sapphires, stone Atronach. Like, why would you summon these
Forge
things on
manual,
purpose?
my Thane. It's a book about a mysterious forge that can conjure Atronachs. The writer shares their notes on how to use it, including recipes for summoning different types of Atronachs. They warn about the dangers of experimenting with the forge, but also share their findings on how to conjure a flame, frost, and storm Atronach. That's the gist of my Thane.
Let's drop some fire salts in there. Drop a ruby, whoops. A lever. And kill the flame Atronach because it just summons and attacks you.
Yeah, looks like someone needs to work on their flame-throwing skills.
But there's other stuff you can find throughout the game that you can make stuff here. I never cared that much for it, but here we go. I'm in this little area. Don't know what this area is supposed to be. Just a little area. Some cooking supplies and other things. There's a Draugr.
Well, isn't this just lovely? Trapped in a dark, damp dungeon with nothing but the sound of dripping water and the stench of death. Just what
Okay, That's very Game of Thrones to me. I don't know why. It's very Game of Thrones. There's a chest down there. I'm gonna go. I'm exploring. No, I'm gonna go for it. And of course, you're down here. See if we can get back up to where I was. And now you appear. A loot and a potato. Because, yeah. That makes sense. This is where the goat. Yeah, that's the goat.
You heard what Quaranir said, didn't you? About the Eye of Magnus and the Sigic Order's concerns? We should probably find that Augur of Dunlain and see what he has to say.
Okay, this part is cool. I don't have the rings on me. But I'll go back and get them and come back here. Because this is a cool thing. We get a pirate's treasure. Or you kill a demon. Either way. There's skeletons right down there. Casually killed some skeletons. See, I went for the treasure. Now,
Oh, great. Another skeleton defeated. I'm sure the people of Winterhold are sleeping better at night knowing that particular skeleton is no longer a threat.
Because, you know, I'm gonna eat bread that I found down here. What? Okay. Okay, this is back where I started. So this...
There is no help for you here.
Creepy voice, but yeah, that is where you started with your weird Game of Thrones thing. And then you go this way.
There is no solace in knowing what is to come.
And here's the Augur of Dunlain.
Perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist.
Yeah, I do.
Very well. You may enter.
I didn't know this door was locked until... Okay. So you're the Augur of Dunlain.
To see through Magnus's eye.
Do you find this as boring as I do, Lydia?
You require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center.
Robbing staff.
Oh, come now, Darren. You're not finding the Augur's words enlightening?
Take this knowledge
I'm
to
sure
your
the fate of the
archmage.
college is of little consequence to you. Let's just go back to whatever it is you do when you're not getting us into trouble.
That's all I do is get us into trouble. Alright. So this is the Augur of Dunlain. That means you're pretty much done, but I am gonna make sure I've explored everything. That's where I came from, right? Yeah, because then that brings you up by the goat. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab those rings and come back to the Midden Park. So... Alright, to get the rings, you go to the Arcanium, and then they're hidden in a chest over here somewhere. If I recall correctly. Here we go. Always save it for a master lock. Just in case you can't find the... There we go.
Ooh, what did you find in there, my Thane? Treasure beyond your wildest
Rings.
dreams, or perhaps something a bit more.
Once you get those rings,
I'm simply dying to know.
get yourself dizzy by taking a spiral staircase. I'm gonna read this book. No.
Midden incident report. It seems some students were found dead
Yeah.
in the Midden, victims of a summoning ritual gone wrong. The investigator found a strange relic, a gauntlet with a Daedric sigil, and took 4 rings from it for further study.
Ring finger.
I've got your back.
I'm not even sure if I'm doing this right. There we go. And get all the rings in. That happens. Do I have to fight this thing or not? Forget.
Out with it then.
We're beneath Winterhold College, the Midden.
I was beginning to think the day would never come. So, you broke the binding spell, did you? Matters little.
It sounds like a pirate.
Their souls are trapped in oblivion, all the same. And here I stay.
You're going back where you belong, Dremora.
Where I belong is back aboard my ship on the Abyssian. You've no hope of defeating me, pup. Don't bother. Why not broker a bargain instead?
You get some pretty good treasure if you broker a bargain. I'm listening.
Those kids are dead anyway. Killing me won't bring them back. I, on the other hand, have done quite a bit with my time on Mundus. Release me, and I'll share a bit of my wealth with you.
How could I even release you?
Names have power, lad. You should know by now. Just say, Velehk Sain, I release you, and poof, I'm on my way.
Velehk Sain, I release you.
There's a smart lad. Take the map. The loot's hidden there. It'll show itself when you get near. See you on the other side, mortal.
And that is the coolest thing in the Midden Dark. Of course, you get this. Yeah, and it's that statue of Telos that's down there. Here we go. I think it's this one. I'll show you on the map in a second. Just down to the right. Yeah, it's this one. See? And there's Velehk Sain's treasure. Some of it's crap, but I think it's pretty good. The stuff just sitting around on the outside is pretty good. The other stuff is kind of crap. And here it is on the map. See? Right there. Right there. Winterhold, right there. Alright, peace out.